The Stone Age is one of humanity's most mysterious eras. We often imagine primitive people with clubs and spears or women picking berries. But what if we told you that these so-called primitive people were actually highly advanced? And even better, what if they had invented spaceships long before modern humans? Now, don't get us wrong. We know for a fact that the Stone Age was not a time of spaceships. But what if we told you it could have been? Welcome to our channel. And today let's find out from flint tools to futuristic dreams. The sci-fi legacy of cavemen. The dawn of humanity is shrouded in mystery. How did our ancestors go from being nomadic hunters to being settled farmers? What tools did they use? How did they build their homes? And what about those ancient cave paintings? What do they really mean? Could they be evidence of an advanced civilization lost to time? For millennia, scholars struggled to piece together the puzzle of human prehistory. But now, thanks to recent discoveries, we're starting to get a clearer picture of life during the Stone Age. The Stone Age is generally divided into three periods: the Paleolithic or Old Stone Age, the Mesolithic or Middle Stone Age, and the Neolithic or New Stone Age. Each period is marked by significant technological advancements, from the earliest stone tools to the domestication of plants and animals. During the Paleolithic era, which lasted from roughly 2.6 million to 12,000 years ago, humans used rudimentary stone tools for hunting and gathering. As technology improved, humans began to cultivate crops and raise livestock, leading to the development of settled communities and eventually cities. This transition from nomadic hunter-gatherers to settled farmers marked a significant turning point in human history. But the story of the Stone Age is more than just one of technological advancement. It's also a story of cultural and societal change. Humans during the Stone Age lived in small, close-knit groups that relied on cooperation and social bonds to survive. They developed complex systems of beliefs and practices, including animism, shamanism, and early forms of religion. They created cave paintings and other forms of artwork that depict their daily lives, beliefs, and the animals they hunted. These cultural developments laid the foundation for the civilizations that would follow. As we continue to learn more about the Stone Age, we're gaining a deeper appreciation for the ingenuity and adaptability of our ancestors. They faced a constantly changing environment and evolving challenges, but they persevered and laid the foundation for human civilization. Now, let's talk about the sci-fi legacy of cavemen. How did such a seemingly primitive culture influence the world of science fiction? It all started with the discovery of ancient cave paintings in the 19th century. These stunning works of art depicted animals, plants, and human figures engaged in various activities. Scholars were astounded by the skill and sophistication displayed in the paintings, which challenged the prevailing notion of primitive people as simple and unsophisticated. One of the most famous examples of cave art is the Lascaux cave paintings in France, which date back to around 15,000 years ago. The paintings show a variety of animals, including reindeer, bison, and horses, as well as human figures engaged in hunting and other activities. These paintings not only demonstrated the artistic abilities of the cavemen, but also provided insights into their way of life and beliefs. In the early days of cinema, filmmakers were fascinated by the idea of primitive cultures and often depicted cavemen as the quintessential example of a primitive society. The 1910 silent film The Caveman is a prime example of this trope. The film follows the story of a caveman who falls in love with a woman from the future, played by the director's wife. While the film is now considered to be of low quality, it nevertheless represents the growing interest in cavemen and prehistoric cultures at the time. During the golden age of Hollywood, cavemen became a popular subject in films, often portrayed as hairy, hulking creatures who lived in caves and hunted wild animals. These depictions were largely based on the popular imagination rather than scientific evidence. In the 1940 film The Caveman, for example, the protagonist is a hairy, muscular creature who lives in a cave with his family. The film follows his adventures as he interacts with a group of modern humans who stumble upon his cave. In the 1980s, there was a resurgence of interest in cavemen, largely due to the popularity of films like King Kong and The Valley of Gwangi. Cavemen were now depicted as more intelligent and sophisticated creatures, capable of complex emotions and even language. The 1981 film Quest for Fire, for example, depicts a tribe of cavemen who must journey to find a new source of fire after their supply is destroyed in a natural disaster. The film explores themes of survival, adaptation, and the importance of community in the face of adversity. In recent years, cavemen have continued to make appearances in popular culture, often with a humorous twist. The animated sitcom The Flintstones, for example, is set in a prehistoric world populated by cavemen and dinosaurs. The show satirizes modern society and explores themes of family, work, and relationships through the lens of a Stone Age setting. While the portrayal of cavemen in science fiction has evolved over time, they continue to capture our imaginations and serve as a reminder of the rich history of our planet and the mysterious origins of humanity. The Stone Age was a time of great change and innovation. Humans learned to use new tools, explore new environments, and adapt to a changing climate. This era saw the rise of some of the most iconic human inventions, such as the wheel, the plow, and the axe. These innovations allow humans to do things they had never done before, like travel long distances more quickly, cultivate crops more efficiently, and build larger and more complex structures. The Stone Age was also a time of exploration and expansion. Humans ventured into new territories and encountered new cultures and ways of life. This led to the exchange of ideas and technologies, which in turn led to further innovation and development. The Stone Age saw humans adapt to a wide range of environments, from the dense forests of Europe to the vast plains of the African savanna. This led to the development of new hunting techniques, new tools, and new ways of life. In conclusion, the Stone Age was a pivotal time in human history. It was a time of great change, innovation, and exploration. The legacy of this era can still be seen in the world today, from the tools we use to the way we farm, and even the stories we tell. The Stone Age may be long gone, but its impact on human civilization is still felt today. The mystery of the Stone Age continues to fascinate scientists and historians alike. What other secrets are hidden in the ancient cave paintings? Did cavemen have a written language? And what role did they play in the development of human civilization? As new discoveries are made, we're sure to learn even more about the fascinating world of the Stone Age. At the end of the last ice age, humans and Neanderthals lived in a world very different from our own. The climate was colder and drier, the landscape was dotted with glaciers, and megafauna roamed the earth. Yet despite the challenges of this environment, humans and Neanderthals thrived. Humans and Neanderthals coexisted for hundreds of thousands of years, and there is evidence that they interacted and even interbred. However, Neanderthals eventually disappear, possibly due to a combination of factors, including climate change and competition for resources with humans. The extinction of Neanderthals is a controversial topic, and some scientists believe that they may have survived beyond the time frame traditionally attributed to them. However, the majority of evidence suggests that they disappeared from the fossil record around 40,000 years ago. Despite their eventual disappearance, Neanderthals left behind a rich legacy. Their DNA can still be found in some modern humans, and their fossils have helped scientists learn more about the origins and evolution of our species. Neanderthal bones have been found in caves and rock shelters throughout Europe and parts of Asia, providing valuable insights into their physical characteristics and way of life. For example, Neanderthal bones found in the Croatian cave of Vindija show evidence of ritualistic behavior, suggesting that they may have had religious or spiritual beliefs. Overall, the Neanderthals remain an enigmatic and fascinating part of our past. While many questions about their culture, lifestyle, and ultimate fate remain unanswered, their legacy lives on in the genes of modern humans and in the archaeological record that continues to be unearthed by scientists and historians. What are your thoughts on the Stone Age? Do you believe that humans and Neanderthals coexisted? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this.